Hello everybody. Today we're going to put out a video kind of in honor of IDICBeer's 5,000th subscriber. That's a tremendous milestone, and as a result, looks like he's gotten some help from the Vulcans, who've laid out a kind of a giveaway challenge for us. They've requested a video where we include a few pieces of information, so I'd like to give it a shot. So the primary question they've asked is, where do we come up with our channel name? Well, as it turns out, IDICBeer has a long history. The first two letters, D and Z, that's my first and last initial. No mystery there. However, the saber, that goes back quite a few years. Now, I've used IDICBeer a few different times back throughout my life. I can't remember all the reasons I would have used it, but nothing is as out there as YouTube. The saber comes from the fact that I've spent over 25 years fencing, and my absolute favorite weapon defense is saber. I learned all three, taught all three, but my heart really was for saber. I even competed in it when I was younger. I only recently stopped due to a pinched nerve that kind of prevents me from using it. So the saber just means a lot to me, and so I just put the two together, DZ and saber. That's no magic there. It holds a special place with me because it speaks to a part of me that's not just gaming. I didn't want to have a channel name that was devoted to any particular game or themed around a particular game. I know right now there's a lot of 40K stuff, but the reality is I'm a military historian. I love doing that stuff, and I like different games. I started with old Panzer Leader and Squad Leader, and moved on up through all sorts of tabletop games and war games on boards and such. And I didn't want to stay too focused. When people come to my channel, I don't want them to think that this is just a 40K channel. I want the content to show them those different things, because I'm starting to do Kings of War. I do Mordheim. I do Kill Team and regular 40K, but I have a long history of wargaming in general, so I want tabletop to be the focus. I think IDICBeer does pretty well. It kind of makes it generic enough, but still has that martial flair to it that I'm looking for my background. So that's the story behind the name. Now, IDIC did put out a challenge. I should say, Tanick put out a little challenge asking, what the IDIC stood for, and I answered that in a comment what I thought it meant. But after some thinking on it, I wondered if that's really what he meant. If he was meaning the literal, what does it really mean from a Star Trek perspective. So it just dawned on me, I wonder, did Nick use the IDIC reference purely because he's a big Star Trek fan and a huge Spock fan? It's entirely possible, but a thought came to me. I wonder if there's a little even more meaning behind it. Now, whether he intended it or not, I just think it's amazing how applicable the IDIC concept is and the IDIC acronym is to him and his life. If I look at just what I can see from over here in the US through his YouTube channel, I see an Englishman who embodies the IDIC principle in his marriage and family. He's got a beautiful daughter as a result of that marriage between an Englishman and an Indonesian woman. It is beautiful. It's fantastic. And I think that just really expresses more deeply than any words could what it really stands for and what the results of that mean and what can come of it. So, I don't know. I'm putting it out there. You guys can argue about it. Say yes, no, maybe it's all up to Nick. Nick knows the truth. Maybe he'll let us know what it really means, or if I'm just way off there out in left field. But anyway, that's just a thought I had, so I'm putting it out there, just in all fairness. But finally, I did want to honor Nick one last way, again as requested by Tanick, the Vulcan representative who's told us about this wonderful giveaway. And so to Nick, and in fact, all you subscribers out there to Nick's channel, live long and prosper. All right. Goodbye. See you guys in the next video. Share, like, and subscribe if you want. And again, congratulations, Nick.